Hey, what's good, everybody? My name is Polo. Hope you guys are doing well. All right. Now, today I am reviewing a song that has a pretty powerful, in my opinion, a pretty powerful message. One of the more powerful meanings in the song than any song I've ever reacted to. And I'm not just saying it because it's from Tool. If you follow my channel, you know I will always come back to do Tool reactions. They are my favorite band. Okay, I make no apologies about that. All right. But this one is more on a somber note in terms of what I've read about this song, which is Wings for Mary, and it's from the album 10,000 Days, and it's about his mother who suffered for 27 years, paralyzed, which equals 10,000 days, and how he admired her unbreakable faith in her religion, because a lot of people, when they suffer like that, they lose their religion and they lose their faith, and she never did. And while he doesn't follow any religion, to my knowledge, I believe he's an atheist. He still admired the fact that she was able to keep that faith. And from what I've read, and what this song tries to encapsulate in audio form, is her suffering, and then her release from the suffering, and him wanting her to get her reward, as the lyrics will. I've read over the lyrics as well, and I still have them pulled up in front of me even now, for her to get her reward for all the suffering she's done, which I think is a beautiful thing, that a son would write such a powerful thing for his mom, who passed before the album even released. So I'll be keeping that in mind while giving my opinion on, what I notice about it and how it makes me feel. And yeah, we'll go from there. Before we get started, if you guys like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video if you want to stay up to date whenever I post. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. The engagement, the comments, the likes, and even the shares helps the video grow, and I truly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get started with this one. Seems like all of my favorite artists that I react to, they do a really great job of creating an atmosphere. You know, from The Cure to Pink Floyd to Tool. Okay, they're not afraid to take their time with the music, and they try to create an experience, not just something that sounds good. And it's just one of the many reasons why I think I gravitate towards these guys. And this feels really, calm, slow, but measured, not the typical aggressive, well, you never know how Tool's going to start their music off. They're unpredictable for the most part. Another thing I love about them. early chills. All right. Tool is just a chill factory for me. Okay. No matter what song it is, you believed in movements none could see. You believed in me. That's the vocals you hear in the background. He's talking about his mother. Okay. Very personal, this song. All right. I never had a real mother, so to speak. I think I know my mother for a few years. She had custody of me before she abandoned me and my brothers. But even with that sort of background, I still can empathize and feel the love that other people have felt for their mother. You know what I mean? Like, so that's, yeah, if it can make someone like me feel that love, and I think I've always been able to empathize from watching TV shows and movies, what that feeling was like. It has never made me bitter, but I guess it just makes me see the world from a different perspective or so. Really powerful stuff. But yeah, early chills. Let's keep it going. That's the power of Justin Chancellor, and one of my favorite guitar arrange creators, whatever you call them, Adam Jones. Okay, just beautiful. And I don't even think I hear Danny Carey in this yet, who plays the drums. Measured drums in the back. You can hear the sprinkle of the drums and the ceremonial build. I can't speak, and like you can feel it, but I don't think that the song explodes. Mind you, I haven't come back to this since, I barely remember what it sounds like, but I do remember loving everything I've ever heard from Tool. Like, I say they're my favorite band, but I don't get a lot of free time to listen to music outside of reacting to it. Typically, I'm always listening to a podcast or something, you know what I mean, or whatever. My music listening is when I'm in my 4Runner or on my bike rides, and even then, sometimes I'm just listening to people smarter than myself, But I love these moments where I can actually go back and process some really, really great music. I think I skipped over an important verse here, where it says, a passionate spirit, the hell is that? A passionate spirit, uncompromised, boundless and open, a light in your eyes, dim, immobilized. I never say that I have a bad day. Even when I think I have bad days, I remind myself that there's people who are diagnosed with cancer, that there are people who can't walk. There's people who've never walked before. There's people who can't see. No matter what you got going on in your life, there's a saying that I really love whenever someone think they're really going through it. They say, if a bunch of people were in the room and you threw all your problems on the ground, and a bunch of other people threw their problems on the ground, and you see what other people are going through, you would rush to pick your problems back up before they do. Okay. And with that thought, I've always, whenever I'm going through something, I think about that. I still woke up this morning. I'm still in decent health. You know what I mean? I still have another day to live on this earth. Different things motivate different peoples, but that's one of the things that kind of keeps me sane whenever that dark cloud, is coming over me. I have a bunch of different things like that I tell myself. Not your typical Tool drop, as in this one feels more like a release, not just not a a headbanger we're rocking out. It feels more, maybe celebratory is the word I'm looking for lack of a better term. A lot of times when Tool drops, we're having a good time, but when what the message is about, it hits a little bit different, and you kind of interpret the drop a little bit differently. I think the first time I reacted to this, I wasn't ready for That's one I don't know what he means by that. Please forgive this selfish question. Excuse me. Please forgive this selfish question. But what am I to say to all these ghouls tonight? Is he talking about his family, or I don't know. Sometimes when he's speaking, he's he doesn't say everything directly. It's up for interpretation. He knows what it means. I don't think in every interview I've ever seen from him, he doesn't really explain the meaning of the music. It's up for, he's an artist in a true sense. He's like, what do you think it means? She never told a lie, well, might have told a lie, but never lived one. Didn't have a life, but surely saved one. You see, I'm alright now. It's time for us to let you go. Now it's time for us to let you go. Sheesh. And as powerful as his voice is, you notice as he keeps his tone soft the entire time, as though he's talking to his mother. Now that's part 1, Wings for Mary. Part 2, Tool, 10,000 Days. All right, let's get to part 2 here. Justin sounds so beautiful here on the bass. So in the first 2 verses here, he talks about, well, at least in the end here, he talks about how, anyone who has passed hasn't come back to tell us what happens, when we're gone, and then in the end, he says, not like you, which maybe he's talking about his mom, saying that she's been there, she's come back to him. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. But as I was stating before, I don't think he follows a religion. So that is definitely the lyrics of someone who thinks that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's, let's keep it going here. I love when Tool goes tribal in their music, which is a common theme with a lot of their music. You just feel like you're around a fire and they're dancing around it. Even though this has nothing to do with that, but the way they, the rhythm and the, the spiral they create. doesn't it? Now you can feel Maynard's growing. Forgive me scratching my neck a lot. I got bit, I think. um, but you can feel Maynard's vocals growing. All right, you know, because he's powerful with this thing that he does. I call Phoenix mode. Like if you know, when I'm listening to music, sometimes I see pictures, and I see when he goes into like the climax of his vocals. He can really go there, you know, and, you know, right now I think he's just in second gear, but even that's powerful to me. So it sounds like in this part here, he speaks about his mother being the truest to a Christian that he's ever seen. You know, we have so many false prophets and so many people pretending to, you know, worship God and have religion, things of that nature, but they don't really live that way, not even behind closed doors, you know. And he's saying, you know, when you're gone, you know, who's going to lead these other people by example? You know, the whole "what would Jesus do" theme, you know, I think that's the basics of being a Christian is living as close to Jesus as you can. I personally don't follow a religion myself, you know, but I grew up in the church, and I think that that society, like the way when he's saying these lyrics, I think about society today, when we see the decay of so many good people and how crime and families and things of that are broken, and we don't have as many great examples as we once did. You know, when America was more family oriented, but you know, so I don't just see that from his mother's perspective, the way he's writing about that, but I see it from a societal perspective. At least that's what I'm thinking about while I'm listening to this. Forgive me if my thoughts are scattered. Ooh, 10,000 days in the fire is long enough. You're going home. 10,000 days being paralyzed and suffering is long enough. You know, hopefully you get to the place that you've always been praying that you would get to, which is heaven. sorry to interrupt again, but and he's saying the fireman, you know, basically saying she lived in hell. You know, you lived in this body that's hell, fire, hell, and you know, if you believe in hell on earth.
10,000 days in the fire is long enough. You're going
They're cooking right here. Woo. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, what a powerful part of the song here. And the bass line, so beautiful there. Adam, I mean, and all of them. Oh my God, these guys are just geniuses. Okay. So well. See, one of the things I love and why no one has matched them for me, for my palette, is when all four of them are cooking, and in most of the songs they are, it just shoots you to a different stratosphere. They're all geniuses in my book, and you can tune in on any one of them. You can tune in on the drummer, on the lead guitar, on the bass, or on the singer here. And it don't matter where you're focusing in on, they're going in, especially toward the climax of the songs. They just work so well together. It's just such a gorgeous thing here. And they repeat it. It's not by accident. Some people have, like they might have a song of this quality and this is the best song in their catalog. Okay. But you can talk to any Tool fan and you'll get about 20 different answers where they make music like this that touches people in a way, you know what I mean, that no one else does. Some will say this song, some will say The Pot, the song that that pulled me into Tool was Descending. Is it Descending or The Descend? I think it's Descending. I always listen to it a million times, can't remember the title. Descending. Okay. Descending. Not only did that pull me into Tool, it kind of unlocked different parts of my brain to actually enjoy rock music and metal even more. And I was really like, okay, all right, what else have I been missing? You know what I mean? Like, this was the band, all right, that did that for me. And it was that song. Played it on repeat a million times. I had just bought my Forerunner. I bought an old one, and I would drive around at night and I'd play that song on repeat over and over and over again. Just would just shoot electricity through my body. Love the bass groove here. The way that they will only read about.
Set as I am in my ways and my arrogance, burning up blue dust upon the believers. You were my witness, my eyes, my evidence. Judith Marie, unconditional.
Ooh, sheesh. I know I didn't get this one on the first rip. All right. My goodness. This is someone who doesn't believe. Well, listen to this verse. He says, set as I am in my ways and my arrogance, the self-awareness. Okay. Knowing what your flaws and your strengths are. Burden of proof tossed up, non-believers. He's talking about himself. Okay. But he witnessed someone who truly believed. You are my witness, my eyes, my evidence. Judith Marie, unconditional one. Powerful stuff to me, at least. We want to hear a little bit and we'll go.
Set as I am in my ways and my arrogance, burning up blue dust upon the believers. You were my witness, my eyes, my evidence. Judith Marie, unconditional one.
Sound just makes them feel like giants to me. I feel so small when I hear them go this, when I hear them take it here. All right. It feels like they're larger than life. Oh my gosh. the lyrics. That's what I was staring at as he was singing them. He may not have believed the way that she believed, but he definitely believed in love. You know, the love he had for his mother. That's one of the more powerful things I've ever seen written about any person ever. And the thought, time, and genius that went into making this track, 2 tracks. Can't say it enough, you know. That's why I enjoy their music. You know, no one has ever made me feel this way when it comes to music, and it's a different feeling because I have a lot of different favorite types of artists. Just depends on the genre we're picking here, but yeah, this was a great revisit for me, at least. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction to it. Hopefully I didn't pause it too much for you. Oh man, you guys let me know if is there a Tool song that you guys want me to revisit, because I think I reacted to everything. If I didn't, let me know in the comments as well. If you are a fan of this song, you know, let me know your thoughts on it, what it means to you, and how it affected you. If it's your first time hearing it, then let me know your thoughts, good, bad, or indifferent. You know, I'm not mad at people who say, I just don't get it. You know, I'm glad I don't have your ears, but you know, there's so much music out there like that where I just don't get it. So yeah, but yeah, if you like this type of content and you want this video to reach other people who are also fans of great music, or just seeing people react to music they didn't grow up listening to, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment below. Most of these music reactions are not monetized. If you want to support the show, my link will be in the description. Helps keep the channel going as well. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for taking your time out, you know, to check out my videos. I genuinely appreciate your time, because to me, time is the most valuable thing we own. All right, so until next time, let me know what I should check out next in the comments section below. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.
I did it.